Well, that was different. And I can't remember what button to press to do it like I used to. But it won't let me. Basically, it's not letting me stream to here and Facebook at the same time like it used to for some reason. I had an update and obviously something's disappeared. So I don't know what's caused that. I can't remember how to change it. So it is what it is. It looks like it'll just be YouTube for today. Evening, Paul. Evening, Joe. Yes, so, like I say, I don't know what's happened there. Normally I can stream to both at the same time, and for some reason all that setting and everything's disappeared. So I can't even click profile and change it like I used to. I don't quite know what's changed. Unless they put a stop to it. I'm just having a quick look, but I can't see. Can't see any of it. But before you used to click profile and get a choice, and it won't let you do any of that now. So I don't know what's happened with this update. It is what it is. Just means I can only do YouTube in a minute. I can only do one or the other. But anyway, enough of that. So I've been working on the Harrier. The Harrier's coming on slowly. Been starting on the bombs. There's a ton of sanding and filling and shenanigans to deal with. There's a lot of lumps and bumps being such a great old kit. Not. But I have got it so the canopy slides up and down. I'll get it and quickly show you. So there's my Harrier. There's my canopy. And it's got like little plastic lugs that I put on it. And it does, if you do it right, and get it sitting right, there you go. It does slide up and down. There you go. See? So, there you go, look, it's not falling off. It's actually able to slide up and down through the cockpit how you want it. I'll slide that off. So I'm going to leave that off for now. But I managed to get that working, which I really didn't think would happen. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Dora. Can't believe I can't get Facebook working. But right, back to this shenanigans. Yeah. You remember, we're trying to work all this out. Get it sorted out. Dora's here, pal. that done a bit more on the MX5. Oh, cool. Good stuff. Right, if I'm presuming, oh no, it's that side, isn't it? Okay, I'm getting confused here. It's this side I'm still working on. So there's a one that goes on here, isn't there? Ah, dear, mate. I can't remember what goes on there now. I forgot where I'm at. Oh, yeah. I was on these little single pieces. That's right. I've got to make these breaks. That's what I was doing. I was making the brake systems, wasn't I? I got all confused because I was all ready to do the live on Facebook and then it all went pear-shaped. And I'm like, what's happened there? Healing Graham. And when it all went fake, all pear-shaped on there, then I just didn't know what I was doing then. Right, that's that, that's that. What did I just do with that? Wow. Oh. Yeah, I thought, like I say, I was all ready to do Facebook Live and it all went pear-shaped. Nothing seems to want to work. That's what happens when you do updates on these systems and it just goes all wrong, doesn't it? One, two. Should have another brake pad here somewhere. Let's see that. There we go. Here somewhere. Oh. Loads of them on here. Getting fed up using Facebook. It only seems to show humanly wanting friendship at cost. Yeah, a lot of adverts annoy me. You know what I mean? So that's annoying too. But yeah, I did try and go on Facebook, like I say, but it just all went pear-shaped. It just wasn't having it. It's nothing to do with Facebook, actually, to be fair. It's this OBS system that I use. It had an update, and it's just the system that I had set up before it had the update has suddenly disappeared off the system. So I don't know if they don't support it anymore or if it's just a glitch in the update and I have to re-upload it or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Evening, Scott. How you doing, pal? Like I say, I don't know what's caused it. Let me just get that one. like that. Join these two. It's not been too bad in the shop today. Could always be better, you know, but it's not been too bad. So I've done a little bit on the Harrier. I've been on TikTok live for a while, quite a few hours actually. But I got a few sales while I was on TikTok live, so that's all good. Actually through TikTok, you know, people watching and buying stuff. Happy days. Evening, Trevor. I have been informed, Trevor, that that stuff arrived this morning. Your Reveille stuff, so I shall be figuring that out for you very soon and getting that posted out to you. What's going on here? So have you tried hitting it with a large virtual hammer? Very tempting as it seems. But yes, I have got a real hammer just close by for times when I get frustrated and annoyed. Mainly with customers. No. Oh. Yeah, the only thing that's a little bit concerning, Trevor, and I won't know until you've used it and tried it, but I always remember it as a greeny coloured liquid, and for some reason it's now a bluey kind of liquid, and I don't know why, because it's the same stuff. It says it's the same stuff, but for some reason the colour of the liquid is different. It's still pattern a brush cleaner, but it's just a different colour. Now I can only presume that it all works the same still, because I've never known it to be any other colour but green. So why it's blue, I don't know. I actually thought it was a bottle to start with. And then I noticed it's not the bottle. Well, I mean, it's painter brush cleaner, and it's the same painter brush cleaner as the greeny stuff. And the picture on the website is a greeny looking liquid, but this liquid is blue, but still says painter brush cleaner. So that's where it's like, okay. I'll show you in a sec because I got it here. So there's me just put that little brake caliper and all that lot on. This is for them end pieces that go on the end here to hold that up, you know, like I did on this side, but on here. And I've got a bar to put across there, and then I can get the top piece and put it on, and then we'll see and figure out what's next. Let me get it for you, pal. Yeah, it still says paint to clean on it, but it's blue now instead of green. I don't know if it's just a dye colour that they added before, or if it's the reason for that. I have no idea. Right, let's get these little buggers in. I remember this last week, or last time I was live, having trouble finding the hole. There it is. Yeah, hopefully it's the same as the green. Like I say, it used to be like a clear green liquid. That's what confused me. Right, see this thing here. To be fair, I've never known it to be any other colour but green, so it's a real weird one. Right, that's that one. When cleaning my paintbrushes, I use good old carbonic soap bars. Makes work wonders. Yeah, no, it's not for that. It's for cleaning your airbrush with SMS paints. The best thing is their thinners. If you can't, is SMS thinners, but if you can't get it, the green painter brush cleaner is really good for cleaning SMS. However, you can't get it at the moment, so we went for that. But the problem is, or not a problem, but it looks a different colour, so it's made it even more confusing. I'll message you tomorrow, buddy. I won't have any SMS white till I restock, and that won't be for a while, pal, again. And not that, I don't think there's any in the UK at the minute, not in wholesalers anyway. Excuse me, P5. I'll be at work tomorrow, but I'll be about at some point. Right, I'm just looking for my little bar that goes across. There's a pea sprue. Trying to remember what sprues with pea. Them ones. No. Oh my gosh, I can't remember which sprue was pea. The bees. No worries. P. So I need P. 5. P1 to 29. Big round circular bits and all that lot on it. Right, okay. Sorry. Round circular bits on it. No, anything. Stuff that I've had already. I've used already. Any of that. This is the only problem with these kits. There's that much to go onto it. That's not it. That's to do the levers. Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. Good. There you go. Happy days. There's my pea sprue. And it's that piece there. That bit there I need. My gosh, I've got all this crap going on, right? And I've got to do this how many times? I've got another 3 of these to do afterwards. At a later date. I'm so looking forward to that, eh? Right. So that. There's that. That goes in there like that. Oh my gosh. I love this great, precise, clear instructions. It's just brilliant stuff. Right. Evening, Monty. The joys of being a modeler. Fred never finds what you're looking for first time around. Yeah, that's true. What am I building now? Off, Trevor. Where have you been, pal? I am building the 1/35 scale Dora railgun, which is going to be 26 kilos and 2 meters long by the time it's finished. That's what I'm building, pal. Am I crazy and stupid? More than likely. This is one piece. I've got 4 of these to do, and there's about probably not far off 100 pieces there already. With a very unhelpful instruction manual that just says plonk it there with arrows. It doesn't tell you anything. So this is like one piece I've got to do 4 times. It's kind of that one section here, and that has one of these big bogey frames that I'm building now on it, that side, and then up the other end that'll be on there coming out that side, these things here. So you can imagine the size of this thing. I think I'll go up for punishment. Yeah, I think I am a little. But I have a plan. So my plan is, because I only get an hour on a Saturday, so I've been thinking, talking to some friends, and my plan now is going to be, from now on, or from next week, is Saturday, 6 till 7, I'll be doing this, and on a Friday at 4:45 until 5:45, before I close, the last hour on a Friday, I'll be working on the USS Constitution ship, and at some point after that it will be the Rebel aircraft, because this build is going to take so long to do because it's so big that I'm going to need to work on other kits as well, just to split it up a little bit. Right. On this big massive thing here, which is what we're working on, there's another big frame in here. And it's this big giant one here. This is the other big frame that all that goes into. So we're going to need to get one of them off. Like that. And apparently this will go on this, like so. Ish. Now, my idea was that this would give me an idea on where everything lugs into, and it doesn't. Which is really helpful. Big bugger, isn't it? And that's going to all go like that. Bloody hell. And that's got to go on there like that. Woofed. Yeah. No, that's fine, Joe. No worries. Obsidian black with wolf grey stripes, yeah. Me, I'm painting them at Fire and Wolf guys, Space Marines, as well as Chaos Marines. Woofed. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get away with gluing this on. One question that I was wondering, and it's answered my question, is was there a log point for these bits to glue onto on here? And the answer to that is no. So I think I'm going to need to put the wheels on before I try and figure out them last two ends. And them two ends there. Proper gets fiddly, this crap, eh? Right, so if I hold that there and glue that on. So I'll have to sit here and hold it like a dafty. Patchy. Oh, good stuff. So if I glue this one on, then we might be able to get some wheels assembled and see if this clips together, or if I've got to actually, what's it at? Because it's a bit confusing at the moment. I'm sure this is just one of 4, so I would rather experiment and figure this one out before I start. Waiting for this glue to dry. And that's not going to dry in time, eh? Right, it's just plain silly buggers, that one. I've got 2 there, 1 at the ends there. I'll figure it out. We'll get the wheels started, I think, and then we'll see where we're at. Right, wheels. We have a section here for the wheels. I tell you, the size of these bits of plastic and the sprues, you need an angle grinder, not a pair of snips. You can knock something out with these bits of sprue. Right. Probably make a 1/72 aeroplane out of this bit of plastic. Look at that. I'll whip some of that. Morning. Right, so that goes like that. That goes like that. And the wheels go in the middle. Apparently. Got a whole bag of wheels here. The wheels is not a problem. I'm guessing they're pretty standard. I don't know what these little stars are at the end. Right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. Oh, where did I drop that? That's the good thing. You see, if you drop a wheel, you can. It's not hard. It's not hard to find. So 20 wheels. There you go. Happy days, right? And I want B4, which is some rod things. All the wheels. I definitely need them because that's screws. I believe I need them. So I should have a whole load of rods somewhere. They're not in the bag with the wheels. Why am I not surprised? Right. So I should have a bag of rods somewhere. Wheel axles, shall I say. That'd be the better name for it. It's not going to be in that one. Definitely a B. Definitely not one. What that is. That's definitely not it. Oh yeah. Definitely not that. Definitely not there. Well, that's interesting, eh? Nope. Oh my gosh. Right. I'm running out of space already and I've not even started this properly yet. Right, B4. What does sprue B look like? J, M, A, B, C, B. Oh, wait, okay. Where did I see that? I've seen that sprue somewhere. Obviously it's in here somewhere. It's got loads of little starry bits on it. Aha, there we are. Must be there, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Right. Found them. 2, 4. 10. A minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. Sorted. Right. Get that out of the way from there. And screws here. Oh, what a mission, huh? 10 of these. I'm checking, make sure they're the same size. No sprue glue being made from what's left over. Cool, Christ, you could manufacture sprue glue with what's left over. Is it in that big bag next to the other big bag of stuff? Yeah. You're not kidding. Everything's in like big bags. It's bonkers. I mean, it's bonkers how tiny some of this stuff is, really, considering the size of the damn thing when it's built. Apparently, there's markings on it, so like decal markings, but apparently the kit doesn't come with it, so it's aftermarket. So I'm gonna have to look into that at least and get that. Right. So, in theory, what I think happens here is this whole wheel here goes on there like this. Better look in the instructions again, eh? Not that it's going to be much help because it's just a picture of the wheels. Right, so internal. Okay, so internal. So if that goes on there like that, and then that one goes on there like that, I believe this is right. And then I think that goes on there tight like that, and then that goes in there, and then that will go on there. Just in theory here, bear with me. And then that will be like that, and then once it all screws together on the top here, that should be able to go like that, which seems feasible and correct. So we'll go with that. Yeah, so they actually push right on like that, which is quite cool. And I am going to put a spray of glue on there. And I believe the whole axle turns. There we go. So just keep punching these on. One, two. Well, this bit is not so fiddly, eh? Not as fiddly as half the crap I've been doing so far. Don't get me wrong, I've still got to do all this again 3 more times, but at least this bit's a little bit more sensible, as they say. It's one of them. It's an annoying way of building with the instructions, what it says, but then once you've done it, it's kind of enjoyable as well. It's a weird love-hate thing. You get this bit and it's like, you know, this bit's fine. No quibbles with this bit. kit I'm working on at the minute for Perth has less parts than just a section of the door. Paul, Joe, Trevor is Trevor's in Sweden, Paul. I've known Trevor for many years. He's an Englishman that married a Swedish lady. She's a very good lady too, quite enough. I have to say that in case she's watching. Alright, Peter.
How's it going?
It's not bad, yourself?
Yeah, good.
I'll be honest with you, pal. You were the last person I'd ever thought of ever coming in here.
I was going to come for ages, you know.
Oh, mate. How you doing? Alright?
Yeah, alright, yeah. Do you have any kind of ones for younger kids that don't need loads of paint and stuff? Or all kind of...
Yeah, well, 2 seconds, chap, and I'll be with you.
Somebody, alright.
Oh, 2 seconds, I'll be with you. And
I don't know, I was a wee boy.
did you do them when you were young?
I had a few, yeah.
Oh, did you? I've got this stupid railgun I'm doing, and it's
Alright.
huge.
Yeah.
I'll be just glue this bit on, pal, and I'll be with you. Right, guys, I'll be back in a second. All right, chaps. Evening, Steve. How you doing, pal? Yeah, I'm kind of working on this at the minute, which is a big, massive rail gun. It's going to be huge. It's that one. 2 meters long.
Yeah.
26 kilos.
Some
when
size,
it's done. It's nearly the length of that counter. Yeah. And I'm building it live on YouTube. So
right, okay.
it's mental. Right, so where's the idea? Right, yeah.
Right, let's have a
So
look.
sort of, a lot of the stuff's the harder stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
so, but I've got a little Corsair here that's only £15. And it's not overly complicated.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what, the way to rush it, man.
Yeah. So, you know, it's not overly complicated. Sort of like 15 quid there. Whereas I've got like what you call dual combos. It's got 2 kits in the box. So you can build one and you can copy one.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can work together on it.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what kind of things you
Yeah.
want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have got parents that come in and their kids, and it's like, well, I want to build it with my kids.
Yeah.
So they'll buy the 2 kits,
Right,
and then they'll work together. And the kid tries to outdo the dad, and the dad tries to outdo the kid.
I've never done one before, so would you just get
But
one?
do you know what I mean? I mean, that's only like that's 15. But because he's under 16, under 16s get 10% off.
Right. Now stop interrupting.
They're exciting. They love it.
I know they do. Something new, isn't it?
I've got all sorts of madness, but you know, trying to work
Well,
out.
the thing, you've got a car, like there's cars in there as well. I've got a plane. Listen, what do you think? Got a wee plane one?
You've got airplanes, cars,
helicopters,
motorbikes.
It's nice, but that would take a bit longer to build.
Yeah, that would be
And you paint it all, and then it takes.
That's huge. That's not too bad.
That's
fine.
pretty simple, yeah.
Yeah. Have a look in the boxes and see what you get. It's a little drone.
You need to paint it all first.
A little tiny drone. There's 2 in that.
Yeah. Alright.
I
I'll
mean,
just see what else is on. Let's have a look.
because you got like, you got like a, I mean, just to show you the idea.
He does like boats, to be fair, but boats
Yeah,
I'd say that I know a bit more detail and planes compared to a boat. It must be quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's nice, isn't it?
So, I mean, you got like a basic helicopter there,
Yeah.
which is like that size, right?
The thing is, you want to try and play with it, whereas a helicopter, you can't.
Well, you can hang it up.
Aye,
You
basically.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, like when you start going into it and it gets
Yeah,
like
look at
this,
the boxes
that's too complicated, pal.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to show you.
Yeah, well, they're right,
You
they're
got
nice.
easy ones and you got hard ones.
Let's see.
I've got a lady who's got a 10-year-old and she'll come in and buy stuff like this.
Yeah.
And he sits
Oh yeah, if he's comfortable with
hours
it.
yeah.
Yeah. He'd want to build within 50 minutes, you know.
I know, 90 miles an hour.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I think all the ones in the front are here as well,
Yeah,
so you're
yeah.
not going to see anything different.
Yeah.
That's the display bit. Which one are you looking at? This one? That will be, it's just it's painted. It'll look different than it is in the box,
Yeah.
you know. So what we're looking at, we're looking at planes there, or bikes, or cars. What do you think?
Well, Dad, come here.
Well, what's this for the scene? Oh, that's a nice little one, yeah.
Is that one made?
Yeah, they're all made, we've done them all.
So that little aeroplane that I showed you, that'll be around this sort of size.
Yeah.
You know that little aeroplane that I showed you? The little dark blue one? That'll be around this size.
There's a typhoon, the ones we've seen, flight radar.
Yeah. I met the pilot, that's how I got the same picture, yeah.
Alright.
I was the
That
first
one
to do the blackjacks.
That's a Eurofighter as well, yeah.
I was the first to do the blackjacks, I was the first
Alright.
to do Moggy.
Right, okay.
So they gave me, the pilot gave me his
Yeah.
patch
Alright.
because I meet him at Riyadh every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? We'll get one of these machines now.
Yeah,
Which one?
yeah.
Get one of that.
Yeah.
Is that the one you showed us, yeah?
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
you can paint it whatever colour you want. You know,
Always,
there's no rules to what colour you want to paint it. You want to paint it in colour.
I want.
I say your kid, you can paint with pink with yellow dots if you want.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You want to do the same as well? Blue with yellow? No, what are you thinking then? Red. Red and purple? No, well, right. Blue, wouldn't it?
You sure you like that colour?
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's all about a bit of fun.
Oh,
now,
that's
isn't
it.
it?
First one, yeah, of course.
So these are the glues we use. This will last in 100
Oh, good, yeah.
It's like a liquid to
Yeah.
kill the reactions. So you hold the two parts together, put the glue on it, and it'll evaporate.
Dad,
Yeah,
that's
right,
true.
okay, right.
But really quick,
Yeah, alright.
in a couple of minutes. But don't let it go between your finger and the plastic, because it will soften the plastic and leave a beautiful foam.
Yeah, yeah, kind of ruins it, yeah.
Yeah, and you see the clear part.
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid, you used to
That's
go
what
foggy,
that is. Yeah,
and
that's
you
right.
you
Dad,
crack
what
up
is
because you
that?
never got glue on it,
That's
but
right,
it went
yeah.
suffused from the glue.
Ah, right.
So
Dad.
leave that separate, and then put it on with a bit of cheap PVA glue that dries
Alright.
clear.
Okay,
That's a good
alright.
What are
Saves you
they
messing about.
boxes?
Oh, just the wee spare parts maybe.
Yeah, ladders and stuff like that.
The accessories.
Oh.
I've got
That's
all
what these
sorts
are.
of
Look,
crazy
look,
stuff.
these bits there, all the accessories, look, they're just different bits. You'll get to see. Maybe next time, that's a lot of money now.
Yeah.
We'll try this one first and see how we go. Oh, it is a model show, take that.
I traded
Was
that.
that fair?
Yeah, that's Perth, Scottish Nationals.
Alright.
It's a 2-day show, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids get in free as well.
Oh, well. Oh, that's nice.
That's 2205 if you're doing that. This one, 22.
Oh, no, that's really good, isn't it? Yeah. Very well, we can have.
Yeah, not bad. It's,
Yeah.
it's busy enough, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I get a lot of people in, yeah, I get a lot online, but I've got a lot of people that come as well,
Right. Oh, well.
you know, from online, but I get a lot of people from all over.
Yeah, for a few there. Oh, there's not many shops else about anymore, is there?
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I do YouTube and I do TikTok. And
Yeah,
all that.
I will.
Teach and
Yeah, I will.
but I'm only home to Friday to Saturday because I work Sunday to Thursday.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I will.
You got to leave it.
I will take one. Yeah.
It's well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And September the 20th, you scale Scotland at Murrayfield.
Oh,
And that's a really good show as well.
Yeah,
And
I will.
we try and encourage the kids.
Yeah,
We tend to
of
get a
course,
free kit.
Right.
Airfix do a make and take, so kids can go in and just play around and
Right.
start building whatever,
Yeah.
and chill out and have a bit of fun. You know what I mean?
Cool.
But I've got snips and everything, you know, when
Yeah.
the time comes. But see
Yeah,
how you
so-
get on first.
Yeah,
No
gotta
point
try with
buying all that if he doesn't like it.
I'm sure
You
it'll
know what I
be fine,
mean?
yeah. Once it started, that's it. Give it up, don't you?
This is it.
Problem is, it's his younger brother. He just writes stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
it's got something to hide out of the way, you know,
Yeah.
when he's at school. And,
So once you've built it, you put it on the shelf.
yeah,
Then you don't touch it then. And then
I
you
know.
leave it.
lock the door.
Yeah.
Right, Fred. Thanks very
No
much.
worries. Cheers,
Okay,
mate.
cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Happy days. Right, so I'll whip that on there like that. I'm going to try and get fancy here. Sorry about that. It's actually one of my, not a neighbour, but a guy from across the road who's coming with a young boy. He remembers having to build models when he was a kid, and he wants a young boy to have a go, which was quite cool. He was the last person I expected to come in my shop. And there you go, you never know, do you? Right, so now I've got to try and light this lot up. Right, I can see this is where it's going to get tedious, to say the least. You can see this is all going to go pear-shaped. There we go. Yeah, it was easy to start with, wasn't it? Right. I love the way it's got pictures and yeah, just put the screws through there, yeah. Just trying to get the actual thing to stay together long enough to actually do that in the first place, so. I mean, how are you supposed to keep that like that for every single one? I tell you what, this is definitely a kit where you need like 20 pairs of hands. Oh my gosh. They think we're miracle workers here. Oh, fuck off. I never saw. Oh, come on, to hell, man. Oh my gosh. This is madness. I've never known nothing like it. Right. Okay. There. Now, that has to clip into the side of this. Okay. Did you enjoy the kit? Yes, it's a very joyous build. Right, I can see issues here straight away. One, the brake calipers causing issues. The braking system is getting in the way and causing issues, as well as everything else. Right, so I'm going to try, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the way of doing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and clip that all in there on one side. Oh my good gosh. Basically. So if I clip that across there and that in there like it should be, and that one, and that one, and that one, like so. Okay. And it does say to screw some of these bits together, so I'm going to put the screws in there and get that screwed in so it's together. I'm going to need that hammer, yes, most definitely. Yes, it's definitely hammering material. It's definitely frustrating material. Times 12. Out of the bag of screws. Trying to see if there's a specific size of screw before I start using the screws. Right. So they're X4s. Right. So they're kind of tiny screws, but not the tiniest screw. If that makes sense. Right. That's the tiniest one. Not a stubby one. Okay. I think it's these ones. Makes you laugh because it's showing you I don't know how many different sizes. And in reality, I've only got two sizes here, as far as I can see. Oh dear. Right, okay. So I need a Phillips screwdriver of all things. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh man. Have a screwdriver. So, in theory, as theories go, I could really do with a magnetic one. Oh, Ezo. What the hell? Oh, right, okay. Crying out loud. I'll have to get a magnet at some point. Fuck off. I never swore really. Right. Got it. Got it for a second anyway. Oh my gosh. What am I doing here? Yes, having fun. Living the dream. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Right. That one goes in there anyway. That's for sure. Yeah. And then that one goes in there. That's going to be the awkward one down there. Because it's not a magnetic screwdriver. Any hint for anyone that's building this, use a magnetic screwdriver. Because you're going to have trouble getting some of these screws where they need to go. Without damaging anything, that is. Oh, come on. No way. On you. Oh Christ, is that the time already? Right. Okay. Yeah. Who'd have thought I'm going to be sitting here with a bloody big screwdriver and a pair of tweezers for a plastic model kit. Gone way past my YouTube time when I should be at home getting some dinner, and I'm sitting here with a screwdriver and bloody plastic pieces. At least you know it's strong, I suppose. The fact that it's got all these big screws going through it. You'd think a model shop had the correct tools. Yeah, you kind of don't expect to have a proper workshop's worth of flipping tools for the sake of a plastic model kit. Not a plastic one. If you're into RC, yeah, you would have all this clobber. I think they just do it to add to the parts count. Two more screws and then I'm going to bugger off. Just smile, Fred, and smile and wave. Yeah. Same for Bob the Builder. He has all the tools. Well, Starmer could maybe help me out, eh? Because his dad is a tool maker. Oh, come on. Everything else worked out alright. What you did. See, the only risk when you have to do this, like this, is if you slip, you're going to break apart a piece of plastic you really don't want to break. And then you'll be crying and screaming and fuming and everything else. So you're trying to be careful as to not break anything while you're trying to do it. And I'm quite heavy-handed, so it's not a good scenario to be in. One good thing is I can feel it, it's actually leaning a little bit inwards, which means that that's how it all stays together once it's done, I'm assuming. Right, so we have that bit screwed in at least. There. It's actually quite looking apart a little bit. But yeah, I'll be like that kind of thing. But it's getting them wheels on and then getting that other side the same way, and then getting it all to clamp together. It's going to be joyous, to say the least. But my theory is now, if we try and get the wheel in now, it probably will never go in. But we'll give it a shot. See, this is why I needed everything moving all the time, because you have got to move these bits to get it to go together, like so. That one there needs putting back as well, and then that should all sit in there. Yeah, one in. It's trying to spring back out again, but you'll kind of get it. See ya, morning. Take care, pal. So you kind of get it there. So your brakes will sit on there, all right. You've got everything's got to be bent and moved to get them to sit in. So I really need to get these wheels all in and get it all clamped up and screwed down, because there's a lot of tension there. But once it's all in, you'll be able to line up the last bits, you know, and glue them last struts in and all that lot around the brakes, because it's an absolute nightmare, to say the least. But at least I can see where everything is supposed to sit and how it's supposed to go. But it's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain to get that side on. But it will go on, which is the main thing. And then it's just pissing about trying to get everything else to line up again afterwards. definitely not going to reach. But anyway, yeah, that'll do for now. Fish all them there. We'll carry on butchering it next week. Oh my gosh. What can I say? Apart from oh my gosh. That's a nightmare, eh? I've got 4 more of these, 3 more of these to do afterwards. Wonderful. Joyous. Ecstatic. These 4 magical words there. Right guys, listen, thank you very much for popping by. Okay, all good, eh? I'll be on again next week. Like I say, 5 o'clock, 4:45 till 5:45 on a ship, USS Constitution. Make a start on that, and then on the Saturday I'll be back on this on the 6 till 7. So I'll set up a streaming bit on on Friday a bit earlier, you know, so it'll give you a notification and whatever if you're about. Awesome. I know a lot of people are working, but it is what it is. Yeah, at least I get a screw, eh, Joe? You don't. Been educational, yeah, you're not kidding, Apple. It's been one education. Something else, isn't it? I mean, it's amazing when it's built, so, you know, I'm going to persevere and keep going, but there's no choice in the matter. What am I going to do? Abandon it? I can't do that. But yeah, so, listen guys, take care, have a good week, and like I say, I'll be on next Friday, 4:45 till 5:45, and we'll do a bit on that ship, and then Saturday 6 till 7. But I'll set up the streams on Friday in the morning. Take care for now, and I shall see you all soon. Thanks for your likes and thumbs up and comments and everything else. It's appreciated. And I shall see you next time. Take care for now, guys. Bye for now.